The center of this story is not really at the White House today, as friends and family gather for the memorial of a fallen American soldier. But for days, there has been an intense political squabble over the right kinds of words and gestures appropriate to pay respects. A controversy President Trump says he did not expect.
I was very surprised to see this, to be honest with you.
In a new Fox Business interview to air Sunday, President Trump defended himself and Chief of Staff General John Kelly over the handling of a condolence call to the family of fallen Army Sergeant LaDavid Johnson.
He was so offended because he was in the room when I made the call.
General Kelly argued it was not appropriate for Florida Congresswoman Frederica Wilson, a Johnson family friend, to listen in on the president's phone call and then to criticize Trump's words.
He actually couldn't believe it. Actually, he said to me, "Sir, this is not acceptable. This is really not." And he knew I was so nice.
But Kelly, who lost his son Robert in Afghanistan, made an inaccurate charge against Wilson Thursday, accusing her of self-promoting at a 2015 FBI building dedication.
We talked about how she was instrumental in getting the funding for that building.
But Wilson had not boasted about funding. She talked about getting rushed approval to name the building after FBI agents killed on duty.
I went to the speaker, Speaker Boehner, and I said, "Mr. Speaker, I need your help. The FBI needs your help."
President Trump called Wilson wacky in a tweet, and the press secretary pushed back at reporters who cited Kelly's false claim.
If you want to go after General Kelly, that's up to you, but I think that if you want to get into a debate with a four-star Marine general, I think that's something highly inappropriate.
Sarah Sanders later backed off that criticism, saying in a statement, "Of course, everyone can be questioned." And more heated words came from the president's former chief strategist, Steve Bannon, who took what he calls his civil war to the California State Republican Party convention late last night. He directed his fire toward former President George W. Bush after the 43rd president had just days ago remarked about the, quote, casual cruelty in our public discourse.
President Bush, to me, embarrassed himself. Speechwriter wrote a highfalutin speech. It's clear he didn't understand anything he was talking about, just like it was when he was president of the United States.
Bannon also directed his fire at other prominent Republicans, including Senator John McCain, saying they are not properly and completely supporting President Trump. Craig?